Good evening, everybody. Welcome back. Through installment of Scott's selections here for Saturday, August 17th. For again today's play of the day. Quick recap of what happened yesterday. We had a loss in baseball with the Phillies -1.5 at -130 on DraftKings. Phillies only scored 2 runs against Corbin, which was pretty unfortunate, but they still led 2-0 entering the ninth inning. Just needed 3 more outs, and we could not get it. Estevez was awful, blew the save. However, we did have a miracle shot at it with a walk-off home run in the ninth inning or in extra innings. And Trey Turner missed a walk-off grand slam by about 5 feet. So he hit the wall on a potential walk-off for us. Point is, though, picked up a loss and pretty unfortunate that we were that close to winning it. But then the bullpen fell apart in the ninth inning. So I missed it by that much. Look for a winner here on Saturday. But of course, the episode's coming out pretty late. I was traveling all day on Saturday. Apologies if you're looking for the video all day. Point is, though, we're going to cover a matchup on Sunday in this episode, and we're going to do the same thing in the next episode to get back on track. So either way, didn't forget about the video, just didn't have time to actually record it, and now we're back recording it for Saturday. Anyway, before we get into the actual play that we're going to talk about, do you want to remind me once again that we have more picks on our website. So go to the website and use the promo code VKL5G6 to get the 5% off. Code is also in the description. Plus, a reminder, hit the like button, subscribe to the bell so you get notified, and I'll never miss an episode. And for the actual play, going to soccer, actually, and look at the EPL. The English Premier League did start their season this weekend. We're going to look at a matchup taking place on a Sunday between Man City and Chelsea, taking place at around 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time on Sunday. And for this match, we're going to go with a prop and go with both teams to score and the over 2.5 goals combined at -135 on BetMGM. Time recording of 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday, August 17th. So getting into the actual logic behind the play, first reason, both teams are good at scoring. Man City has scored at least 1 goal in 18 straight matches. They are one of the best offensive teams in the entire world at this point, based on how talented the roster is, with Haaland as their main striker. As for Chelsea, they've scored a lot of goals recently too. They have scored at least 1 goal in 12 straight matches. Over Man City defensively has really not been great lately. And even though they did win the Premier League again last year, the defense was a concern. Gave up a lot more goals than people kind of expected, and they really did nothing to address those issues from last year. And that has translated into some, let's just say, underwhelming defensive performances in the exhibition season, etc. So Man City's allowed at least 1 goal in 7 straight matches, and Chelsea is not a great defense either, as they've allowed at least 1 goal in 8 of their last 9 matches. So expect to see a decent amount of goals in this matchup, where both teams should get at least 1 across, and I do think with that being the case, you should be in a good spot to get to at least 3 total goals in this matchup. Now, to go through the actual exhibition matches that Man City did play before the Premier League season, they played 4 of them, and this prop did cash in all 4 matches. There were a bunch of goals, no defense being played, and I do think you're going to see Man City look better defensively, since it is actually a meaningful game compared to exhibition. But the point is, defensively, they still are not great, and Chelsea does have a lot of firepower. I can't see Chelsea getting at least 1 across at home here in this matchup. And they actually faced off in the exhibition I'd say matches. They faced off in 1 of them, and Chelsea did lose that match 4-2. Point is, though, there were 6 goals in the most recent meeting, which was a couple weeks ago, and no defense was played at all. So I see a pretty similar story here, where maybe you won't get 6 goals, but maybe you get a 3-1 type final, maybe a 2-2 final. Point is, I do see some goals in this matchup from both sides, so I do think that this prop has some value at -135. Plus, it being played in Chelsea, and we know that Man City is the better team, so I think Chelsea might get a boost from the home crowd. We saw it last year in the only league meeting last year in Chelsea's home stadium, Stamford Bridge. That meeting ended 4-4 with no red cards involved. So 8 goals at basically even strength for both teams tells me that you might end up seeing a lot of fireworks in this matchup. But I do think that this should be a very fun battle between these 2 teams, and Man City, I think, is going to end up winning. But the point is, I do see a lot of goals from both sides, and I think that you should be able to get at least 1 goal from each team, with Man City probably scoring at least 2, based on how talented the offense actually is. So with that being the case, give me at least a 2-1 final. I think -135 is a good price for this combo props. Well, once again, here for Saturday, August 17th, is going to be on Chelsea and Man City, both teams to score, and the over 2.5 goals at -135 on BetMGM. Bye, everyone.